in the panel. Probably in the pump.
Okay, go ahead.
We're at the Eurotech shop, and we're in their door shop, and you make all your doors here. So what is he doing right now?
He's finish sanding doors for a customer.
Now before it gets to this point, he is working over a downdraft table. What kind is it, you know?
It's a Denray.
A Denray. Now before it comes here, does it go through this sander?
Yes.
And this sander, we're kind of going backwards here.
Right.
So this sander is what kind of sander? How many heads does it have on it?
Two-headed sander.
Does it do the rough sanding or the finish sanding?
It does, we usually do a 100 and a 120 grit on it. 120 is what our finished product is, but they need, because of the cross grains, the sander, it has to be hand sanded because of the cross grains.
Right. Okay. Now we're in front of the sander, and it's a Kundig?
Yes.
It's a two-headed sander, and the parts go through here first, the panel.
Right.
Okay, what about the doors that are actually all laid out? Because I thought it was flat panels. So
we do the panels, and we also do the finished doors.
now let's go with it, okay? This is where the doors start, and they start how?
Well, we have different rail stock here. Some of it is already formed like this. And some of it's just flat stock. What we do is we take a door list and we bring it over to the Omga machine.
Okay.
And we pre-cut our rails and stiles.
And then this has a digital...
It has a digital slide.
Okay.
It's also an Omga.
So once this is cut here, then where does it go?
Well, one of two things would happen. If it's a miter, it would go to the Hawk and Dovetail machine.
Okay, which is over here, right next to it, sort of.
Right.
We're at the unique machine, and we're going to put through rails, correct?
We'll do a rail first. We're going to do a rail first.
So now, what actually happens in this machine? What's that?
It'll cut a groove into the rail.
Cut the, yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to put it in, and I'm going to bring it back. The rail here, I'm going to bring it back, it's going to shape the rail. Just spit all kinds of wood out and stuff over here.
Hey, put your glasses on. So it makes the groove panel to fit into, and it puts the meat on it.
Now you're going to do a panel, correct?
Right.
It fits into the rail. Okay.
This panel is made on the same machine that fits into the rail.
Cool. How did it used to be done? I mean, did you ever have to do it without that machine?
A lot of people,
done on a shaper, wouldn't
do
it?
it on
Shaper
shapers.
tables? Okay. This does it much quicker, doesn't it?
Yes.
And it fits perfectly?
Right.
So once everything is cut, then what happens to
We
it?
go over to assemble it.
Yeah. See, I'd have to go to the other shop and cut a panel from it. Actually, no.
cut the rails and the stiles and the panel. We assemble it here.